Everybody's having a good morning so far. It is Monday, but I'm not in Canada, so it's not family day here, but it is President's Day. The kids are out of school. It's still early here. I think it's around 9:30 a.m. And I am working on making my collage boards for tags and pockets and things like that for my next journal that I'm going to work on, which is going to be a Boho Gypsy journal. I haven't done one of those. My very first journal was a Boho Gypsy. Absolutely loved it. I made it for my niece for her graduation. And to this day, she says that's her favorite possession. I mean, it's just dripping with just that wonderful, wild, beautiful colors and everything that is indicative of bohemian, gypsy, that kind of thing. So I'm excited to do that because the fantasy world is kind of like, I don't know, I just love it. So I've gotten some papers out. I did one last night. I did a video, and I was going to post it, but I kind of got off. It was late. I don't need to be doing videos really late at night. That's when I'm the most emotional. Things affect me the most. So I shouldn't have been doing one, but I did. And it just turned into a hot mess. So I deleted it. I'm like, there's no way I'm putting this out there. It's things I wanted to say about me, about who I am in this world, and it just got kind of a little out there. Not crazy, well, maybe a little bit, but not, it got more spiritual. And, you know, my heart, I'm about loving everybody where they're at, because that's what brought me to Christ, was somebody loving me where I was, which was not a good place at the time. And so I'm about that same kind of, you just love people, even if people are mean or whatever to me. Now, I'm not talking abusive. I'm just talking, mean. I will tell them that I'm going to pray for them, and I hope that their day gets better. That's kind of how I am. So anyhow, it got off on a tangent, and it was just wild and crazy. So I'm starting over today. So here I am. Good morning. Good Monday morning. And I've got one. I got one done. This is the back, which is just very neutral so that you can write on it, because these are going to be tags and such. And then more colors and stuff on the front. Just some background papers that I have and pulled out that I wanted to do for that. So I got one done. So I'm going to start another one so I can show you that. And then, now this is not, but when I say done, I mean I've got the basics on. I haven't started to do like the little things that I add to it. So we'll do that. But I just wanted to pull out my book. This is my collage board book. I got it, I think, for $1.50 at Goodwill. These landscape art books are picturesque books. I don't know what you call them. I don't know what the name is for them. Landscape, that kind of thing. These kind of books are really great for using as collage boards. Because it's all in one place. You don't have to tear it out. I could have left this in here, flipped it over, gone to the next one. And sometimes I'll do that. I'll just make them ahead of time and just leave them in the book. You can see some torn out here. I've got some. I hope y'all can see that. I've got some book pages for gluing, because I just did an altered book, so I got a lot of those. And this was Reader's Digest, so I know there's an old one, so I know there's no bad words in it. But this is what I like to use. It's got, these books tend to have a good quality paper and thickness to them, so the board comes out with a good weight for tags. I would say that's probably if I had to guess, I'd say with the papers added to it, it's probably about a 90 pound thickness. And the more you work with papers and buying cardstock, you kind of get real familiar with the weight. So when I'm like, you know, how does she know that? It's because I've been working with this kind of stuff for almost 7 years now. Because I was doing this kind of thing before I even opened my YouTube channel, which I think was in, oh my gosh, I don't even know when I started my YouTube channel. I might have to check into that just to know. So I'm gonna get started. I have my tear, well, there it is. I have my tear ruler. I like to use this. You can do straight lines. You can just rip your papers. A lot of people just rip them because they like that more organic look. I don't know. Everybody has their own way of doing them. So we can just put that guy over there. And I've got some old, I've used up a lot of these already. These are just paper scraps. I've got that. These are leftovers from the one I did yesterday. I've got some more scraps. I've got some words. I have some more words here that I actually made my own list of gypsy type words. So I've got those. And I saved it, made my own list. And this is one that I had, can't remember who this is from, but she did it on, it's on a coffee, she did it on a coffee look, and I also printed it on coffee dye paper. And then I just got some pictures together. That's an extra page. For some reason it was printing extra pages. And just printed up some stuff that kind of looks kind of gypsy-ish, bohemian-ish. And some more different papers that I had. And I'm just gonna get busy and do this. And we'll just craft and chat. Craft and chat. Hey, that's a good name for a video. Craft and chat. So I need to start with the colored papers first. So I think these would look good. So we'll just start with that. And like I said, you can cut these, you can tear them. I like the tear ruler just because it's faster for me. You know, you can just, whoop, oh, you know, getting used to my little desk. It works. You know, that's the thing about us crafters. We will find a space, won't we? We will find a space to do our craft. Doesn't matter how big it is. It could be a 12-inch square and I'd figure out a way to do it. Which I'm not too far off on this. I think my desk is 15 inches wide. And the space that I've got is like, I think 3 feet. So, hey, I'm close. These, I know these were from Diane Shaw. These are her ledger papers. And then this is Kayla Gustinelli. She's got some really cool prints. So let's just get busy here. Got my glue stick. Got more glue sticks. I found when I went to I guess, not the last time I went, the time before when I went to my little, it's a little tiny little co-op. Not too far from where I live. And I love to go there because I find things that, you know, you can't even get at Goodwill. And there was a whole bag of glue. I mean, like probably 15 glue sticks, 3 big jars of craft glue, and it was for $1, you know, couldn't pass that up. And so I used the glues quite a bit because, hey, we're always gluing stuff. And I just find that isn't that pretty with the flowers on it? Just gonna tear off some strips here. Let's make these long strips. Just get some of this torn up. I think I might do that first. So, glue over so I don't knock it over with my ruler, because I tend to do that. Oh, glue off. Oh, it's sliding on the book, that's why. There we go. So, like I said, that everybody's having a good Monday. I don't know if everybody's out of school. Up north, you guys might get more time off for snow days. We don't have that down here. We did have snow for, I think it stayed on the ground 3 days. Then gone. That's my kind of idea of snow. You know, I can enjoy it. It's beautiful. It's white before it gets all mushy and dirty. It's gone. And, which is nice. And because y'all know I'm from Alaska, I can remember the dirty snow. No fun. Dirty snow is not pretty. You know. But man, I love to just watch it snow. The actual snowing part when it's coming down from the sky. You just like looking up at it. I'll go out there and my grandkids think I'm nuts because I'll just go out there and videotape it just looking straight up. Oh God, I know I'm a weirdo, but that's okay. I enjoy my weirdness. Embrace the weirdness. That's what I say, because I can't fight it. What you can't fight, embrace, right? So that's what I'm doing. We're supposed to have yard people coming out today. It's cloudy here today. It's supposed to rain like starting around 4 o'clock. Because I'm telling you what, people, we got to get a fence for our dogs. Excuse me, Mom, grab some coffee. We got 3 dogs, no fence, neighbors that moved in to the right of us. Yeah, right. They don't like dogs. Nice people. I mean, they are very nice people. They're just not dog people. And matter of fact, the wife, I think something happened to her with a dog when she was young. She's scared to death of our dogs. And so, even though we have this big yard, we have to always take them out on a leash. Because we don't want to scare her. They're nice people. We aren't going to be those kind of neighbors that go, you know, we'll do what we want. Blah, blah, blah. The heck with you. No, we're not like that. So, luckily we don't have any neighbors like that around. So, but anyhow. And then on the other side of us, we've got a family that moved in. Very nice couple, and they have their grandson. They're raising their grandson, and they've got a little Chihuahua. And I'm telling you what, that dog has got a bigger bark than our big dogs. But our little golden doodle, Leo, he's 7 months old now, and he's already bigger than one of the other dogs. I'm telling you what, those dogs are the funniest things to watch. Golden doodles, his legs, he can't control his legs. So He kind of goes everywhere all the time. He'll run, he'll trip over his own legs, and he hops on his back legs, like when he's running. It's like he's skipping. Funniest thing I've ever seen. He's just a happy-go-lucky dog. But boy, when he sees that, because our back door leads out to the covered porch that faces the woods. And obviously, so does theirs, their backyard. So he can see out that door because it's glass and see what's happening next door. And when their dog, oh gosh, I can't remember his dog's name. Caesar. He's this big, maybe that long. His name is Caesar. I think he's like a Chihuahua Pomeranian mix. But when he comes out, Leo thinks he needs to like just bark at him and let him know that, you know, he wants to, I don't know if he wants to go out and play with them or if he just wants to bark at him. And Leo doesn't, you know, he's still learning the word no. Like, don't bark. So we have to go get him, put him in another room until their dog has done its business. And it's just like, okay, time to get a fence. So they're supposed to be out here today. We checked with them last night, and they said that they were definitely coming today. So I'll be so glad, because then we can let the dogs out to just run. They can't do that. Well, we do have a dog park in the neighborhood. It's a good walk from here. It's at the whole other end of the neighborhood, which is still under construction. There's still a lot of houses being built in here. So there's trucks going everywhere all the time. But the good thing is we have sidewalks. Our old subdivision where we used to live, we didn't have sidewalks. So you had to walk in the street, and and people did not drive good in that old neighborhood. They, you know, speed demons. It was scary, some of those people, how they drove. So, we got sidewalks, which is nice because I told you I'm going, you know, my goal this year is to get healthier. So I've been working on that, and I've been walking. I'm hoping it will help my back and my hips, because I sit so much, my muscles are not up to par. I pretty much have gone gluten-free. And let me see, I started this on April 11th is when I made the decision I was going to do this, get healthier. And I'm proud to say I've lost 22 pounds already. Gone gluten-free. I don't focus on calories. I focus on carbs and sugars. Because when I got my blood work back, that was the only thing that was really kind of out of whack. Not bad out of whack, but enough out of whack that I needed to pay attention to it. So I started walking, little bits at a time, but I have walked down to the dog park twice and back, which is for me, a long walk. For this old chick, that's a long walk. But, you know, I've met so many of my neighbors though, which is fun. I know people in the neighborhood that my other part of my family doesn't know yet. So I'm like, oh yeah, Angel lives 2 doors down from us, and he's a guy. It's amazing how many transplants are from up north here. So I think they've just been tired of all those storms the north and northeast has been getting, because there's a lot of people that live in this neighborhood that have moved from like my neighbors across the street are from New York. Angels from New Jersey. It's just, I guess it's wore out with all the, okay, where am I going to put you? Where am I going to put you? I don't want to put you there. Maybe we'll put you here. Yeah, there we go. So it's fun to get to meet people. I don't have a shy bone in my body. I didn't get that gene. I'll talk to anybody. My mom said I've always done that. She said, she said when you were a baby, we had to watch out because you would just go off and start talking to people. And my daughter was the same way. She's the same way. And and one of my granddaughters is like that. The other one, not so much. She goes, I gotta know you, talk to you. Of course, they're 12 and 14. They just kind of, well, it's a whole nother world when they get that age. But I can remember in the day being in my room with my stereo, because we didn't have TVs in our rooms in those days. Oh my God, those days. I'm so old. Those days. Sounds funny to say that. Because I'm telling you, for those of you that are my age, you'll get this. When you get older, your brain doesn't know that you're older. Your body does, but your brain doesn't. It's like, in my head, I'm still... Some days I'm 18, some days I'm 30, some days I'm 35. Some days I just want to be 6. So it just depends on what day it is. Depends on what day it is. So you get that. So you people that haven't got there yet, someday you'll understand what we're talking about. And you'll go, oh, that's what Carol at Pink Dragon JJ was talking about. Now I get it. So, but I'm hoping that walking and getting some of this weight off of me is going to make me feel more like what I feel like in my brain. Can't hurt, right? And luckily I live with 2 people who are very conscious of what to eat and what not to eat. But they don't pressure me. They just give me direction. They've never, like, put any pressure on me whatsoever. So, because I said, I can't deal with that. I don't deal well with somebody pressure me into something. Because I'm a rebel. So, first thing I want to do is go the other direction. So, yeah, that's me. So, but I'm a rebel with a cause. My cause is to try to make sure that what I leave, or when I talk to people, or when I'm somewhere, I want to leave somebody feeling better than they felt. You know, I want to encourage people. I want to lift people up. I want to be kindness in action. Kindness and positivity. I have kicked negative to the curb. Can't deal with it no more. So, negative, you're out of here. You're gone. Which is fine by me. I don't need it. I don't want it. And I always feel bad for people that are real negative. You know, the kind of people I'm talking about. Just like, no matter what you do, they're just bitter. And I know they've probably had things happen to them. I mean, let's face it. We've all had things happen to us. And if you say nothing ever has happened to you in your life then I don't think you're being honest. You can't go through life and have it, you know, tiptoe through the tulips the whole time. I hope most of you know what that tiptoe through the tulips means. Oh my God. I don't, okay, now I hear that song in my head. I should have never said that. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. And that's not a song you want stuck in your brain? Oh my word. Oh, that's a pretty piece. I like that. Oh, that'd fit perfect. Maybe we'll do little squares. I love the colors in this. This would be really pretty for like an underwater, because it almost looks like when you tear some of these flowers, and they're not well, these are, because these are her echo prints. They look like mermaid tails. I see mermaid tails in there. And I see angel wings here. Huh. See? It's all in how you see it. So when you go somewhere, think about making sure that one person, you leave them with a positive impression. My favorite thing to do is, now I don't do drive-ups very much. A, I can't afford it. B, I'm trying not to eat that kind of food anymore. But I love me a good sausage cheese country biscuit. I mean, that's been the hardest thing for me, is carbs. That is my downfall. But I've been very, very, very good limiting my breads and my carbs, and I'm actually feeling better, because carbs generate a lot of gluten. Gluten causes, I just learned a lot. Gluten causes inflammation in your joints and in your muscles. And I've been going, you know, I was going to a chiropractor literally for months, and I could not figure out why I always felt like my insides were burning. Literally felt like they were burning. Like my hips, my stomach. I mean, that's why I went for a lot of these tests, and everything came back negative. Thank the good Lord. But it just felt constantly like something was burning. And my chiropractor lady, she's just awesome. She said, it's inflammation. Inflammation will make you feel like that. So when your joints and all get inflamed, they're gonna feel like they're on fire. So, let's see here, get this wide enough. And it's since I was a carboholic, it was all that gluten in my system that was causing, because I'm not gonna lie, about a week after I started cutting back on really cutting back on the carbs, I could feel it. It wasn't burning. It's not burning anymore. And I'm like, oh, holy cow. They were right. What do you know? So, I've really, oh, that's perfect fit. Perfect fit. Look at that. Perfect fit. So, I want to feel better, and I want to be more positive. I'm a positive kind of person pretty much anyhow. I mean, even with my son's passing, I can be sad and positive at the same time. It's just, those are two different things. But when I'm out, I wanna put kindness into action, put good vibes in the world, because Lord knows We need more good vibes in this world, right? Do we not? We need more positive people, you know, that we're going to be okay. We're going to come out of this. I mean, the Spanish flu was 4 years. So, you know, it's not going to last forever. And I don't want to come out of this with people hating me because of how I treated them during COVID. I mean, it's not our fault that COVID happened. It's a virus. It just happened. I'm not going to play the blame game. Could we have been told about it sooner? Yeah. But did somebody cause it? I don't think so. I mean, that's just my own thinking. I don't want to talk about it, COVID. It is what it is. And it's here, and we just have to deal. And I feel bad for the families that have lost their loved ones during this. You know, young people. I really do. I pray for them. I pray for them every night. I pray for people that have lost their loved ones due to an illness that just happened. Like, they were fine and healthy before that. That's sad. So, and that's something else. This is starting to sound like my last night video that I deleted. But this is better. We don't know what other people have walked through. We don't know. When we meet somebody and they're a stranger, and if they snap at you for some reason, and you're going, what? You start cursing back at them, or you start yelling at them, and we don't know what they're going through. You know, for all we know, they could have found out that somebody in their family just died. We don't know. So, kind words and offering somebody, hey, I'm really sorry you're having a bad day. Would you like me to pray with you? I do that. We should all do that. I do that because that's what God asked me to do. I can walk through a grocery store and oh God, it wasn't that long ago I was in the grocery store and there was a girl in there, probably her early 20s. And she was standing in front of something and she was crying. And I'm like, okay, this is like awkward. Do I say anything? Do I not say anything? Sometimes you have to listen to what your heart prompts you to do. Because, you know, I don't want to get in people's personal space and sometimes and have them. But mother instinct kicked in and I said, you know, are you okay? You know, and it was something to do with a family member, and I won't go into details because that was her personal business. They hadn't passed, but there was something going on. And I just asked, can I say a prayer for you? And she just looked at me like I had lost my mind. I'm like, okay, here it comes. You know, no, I don't believe in that kind of stuff. And she goes, please. Which just grabbed my heart. And so there we are, praying in the middle of Publix. And, you know, quick little prayer for her. And she walked out of there. And it wasn't me that made her feel better. It was God that made her feel better. Because it was God that prompted me to ask her if she needed anything. And sometimes I have to do things that God prompts me, even when I don't want to do it. Because I know God knows, you know, He knows everything. So He knew what she needed. So anyhow, let's put more of that out in the world and less negativity. I mean, I have a hard time watching some videos, because I'll bawl through the whole thing, and then I'm praying for those people. And sometimes I'll look at the date and it happened 20 years ago. I don't know if they're still around. You know, it's how I'm wired. It's how God wired me. I can't help it. So, okay, look at that. See how fast that goes? And I'm just talking and chatting. So, I'm going to go ahead and tear it out. because I will be using these. Now, sometimes I'll keep them in here. I'll do the back, and I'll just keep them in here. Because sometimes I randomly, on this one I haven't, like I'll go to the back. I might do farm. I might do floral. I might do woodland. It sometimes just depends on what I'm feeling like I want to do. Ooh, it's getting hard to get these out of here. And these pages I'll trim down. I'll trim these down later. And when you do the back, see how it curls? How it curls up? When I do the back of it, it flattens that out. See how flat this one is? When I did the back, it flattened it out. So let me get the bouquet. Close this up. You know, it might be easier just to do here. Get the book out of the way altogether. You might have a little bit of glare. I'm sorry about that. So let's get. I have some over here. Some brown pages. Let's get the back done, and then we'll do a little decoration. If it's not too late, I'm trying to keep my videos to under 35 minutes. So let me check, see where I'm at. Oh, I'm at 36 minutes. So I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and call this a video, and I might actually do another one where we do the decorating of them. I'll go ahead and, you know, you can see it's just pretty simple, just laying on different neutrals. And then I'll come back and decorate it, and I'll do that in a separate video. So y'all have a blessed good day. Pass on that positivity. Pass it on, pass it on, pass it on. Thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.